Hello my friends! Today I want to show you how to make a summer constellation mani like this. So let's get started. Here's all the supplies I'm going to be using. I prepped some tips with just a white grocery store polish. I'm going to be using these plates, MXM034, MXM080, Maniology 360, and Finger Angel XL09. You can also use any plates that have summary images, or you can interpret this however you like and do it in any different kind of theme. But what you're looking for is line images like this. We're also going to need a kind of dark purple. This is, I actually don't know what this is. Sassy and Chic. I'm sorry, I don't know the color. Number 928. This is Maniology Papaya. This is Maniology Maui Gold. We're going to need white and black, sticky base, and smudge-free top coat. I'm also going to be using First Light and Moyu Sandman and Maniology Vaporwave. I'm also going to need acetone, a dap and dish, a detail brush, a palette or an extra stamper, a couple of stampers, a makeup sponge, a scraper, a lint roller or tape, and some cleanup cotton pads. I also recommend having a silicone mat so you don't mess up your table. Okay, so these are dry, and I want to make like a sunset ombre. I'm gonna do just a little of this purple at the top. Try to soak in a little bit of it. Let me add the orange and the yellow, and I'm just barely overlapping these, just barely. I'm just gonna go down the line here and add what's left on my sponge. Go in for another pass. I always like to put down white on top of my, or beneath my ombres. However, you can also use the lightest color, so I could have painted this yellow, but I didn't. I want this to mostly be warm colored, so I'm going to keep that purple right at the top there. Okay, it's looking okay. It's looking pretty good. I'll let those dry for a minute. Next, I'm going to take my summary plate here, and I'm going to start picking up some of my favorite summery looking images, like this shell. Get rid of these sparkles. Go. leave about the same amount of distance between each image to kind of make it look like a repeating pattern, like something you might see on wallpaper. So I don't want anything to be right in the center, everything to be off center. I really like this seagull, it's so cute. This is just perfect for zoning out, just enjoying the act of stamping without giving it too much thought. Looks like we need one more thing over here. How about this? What else? What else? Let's see. About this conch shell. Okay, and it looks like it needs one more thing. I'm thinking sunscreen. Gotta have it. Okay, very cool. Okay, let me give this a top coat. Beautiful. Continuing on with this plate, I'm picking up these palm tree images with the water. First, I am going to paint my little island. I could maybe use a textured polish for this, something with speckles in it. Thought about it, but I'm just gonna keep this one kind of cream. I'm gonna add a little bit of glitter to the water, but other than that, I think I'm keeping this one kind of simple. And you get the idea. You can definitely add glitter to anything. All right, I'm just putting this on here just to kind of give it like a, you know, like bubbles or sea foam or something like that. Give that a chance to dry. I want to stretch this image across 3 nails, and it's only large enough for about 2, so I'm gonna kind of have to doctor it just a little bit, and it's really easy to do. So I'm picking up this middle part. Sam's outside. He's kind of making puppy sounds or something. Okay, little glitter detail. This should be dry. I'm going to take some white. And then I'm going to put some white just over on top of the black line. And then I'm going to put it on top of some of these other black lines. And just some little dots and stuff here. And then I'm taking Vaporwave. Again, do this. Oh, I'm gonna also add some white to this in the same way. Okay. There we go. I'm going to add a little extra on the bottom here. It's still a little wet, but I think it'll be dry by the time the sticky base is dry. So I'm going to add that. While we're waiting on that, I'm going to pick up the last part of our ocean, which is this wave. And this has like a black sea spray on it, which I don't know, just kind of looks like dirt. So I'm going to take that off. If I wanted to add it with white, I could do that. Okay, so add our white highlights. I'm going to put extra white here at the crest of the wave where it's all foamy and stirred up. Drag a few. There we go. Oops, forgot my glitter. It's okay. I'll add it now. How are we looking here? Awesome. Okay. Perfect. How's this one doing? Still a little wet. Okay, I want these to kind of line up. So I'm gonna keep that kind of low here. And just because of how these like left a blank spot, just because of the size of the stamp, I'm gonna go and just grab some other lines here. And just add those on the bottom so it looks seamless. Looks on purpose. All right, and then my last element, I'm just gonna add like a cute little thing over here. And I'm gonna use this blob. And you can still see through that, so I'm gonna do it again. Okay. Looking good. And I really like this wish you were here, so hopefully I can pick this up clean. Perfect. With the fine lines and the letters, I know the letters are often pretty tricky and you'll get little gaps inside of them, and this is just because the polish is drying a little too quick. So my method is that I usually scrape and then I wipe it off here, but even just taking that amount of time is enough to dry it out enough where I'm not going to get a clean pickup. So if you're dealing with really fine lines and you're having that problem, just try to do it a little faster. How cute. All right, how we doing here? Looks dry. Yeah. And then hopefully I can, oh, maybe not. I would like to salvage this extra piece if possible. Okay, that was not pretty, but but it works. So yeah, I'm just adding that extra piece on the bottom to fill that in. It looks like I got one little teeny weeny spot. Perfect. Time to top coat. And I think these would look really good with the matte coat. So there we go. Simple, but it looks like it took forever. And it's just so beautiful and beachy and perfect for summer. Here's what it looks like matte. Thank you all so much for joining me on making this really beautiful manicure. I hope it puts you in a summery mood. And I don't really have anything else to say. So until next time, bye.